Hello, Cancer. This is your reading for May 2025. The deck of cards I'm using are the Mystical Journey Oracle. My readings are a little different. I get psychic impressions from the images and I interact with spirit. So I don't just memorize the meaning of the cards and regurgitate. So let's get into your reading and see what's going to happen for you next month, or during the month of May, sorry. Clearing your space. No, definitely feels like your energy. So it feels like there's a lot going on in your life. Things are a little chaotic. So this could be the people around you are causing chaos and mayhem in your life. If it's not the people in your life, it could just be that you really need to spring clean, like on a big scale. Get organized at home, in your personal life, at work, all aspects of your life, okay? Minimize. So get rid of things that are superfluous. You don't need it, buy. People that are wasting your time or causing you huge amounts of anxiety or grief or abuse, stop dealing with them. If you can't completely kick them out of your life, which would be the best thing to do, minimize your time with them. Just tell them you're not available, and don't worry about how they react, because quite honestly, they don't give a flying F how you react to what they do to you, right? So yeah, don't you're there's a feeling of being too kind to those that don't deserve it. And then there's an imbalance again here. I'm having a feeling that you had this, your reading last month. There's an imbalance. You give too much of your time, too much of yourself to those that don't deserve it, and you don't give enough of your time or enough of yourself to those that do deserve it. You really have to stop that, because one, it's going to ruin relationships. It's going to ruin a lot of good things that could come into your life. They won't happen. You're going to get overwhelmed and overtaken by negativity in your life if you're going to continue to pamper and oh, sorry, but like, yeah, if you're going to keep pampering negative people, doing too much for them, kissing up to them, you're just going to get deeper and deeper into the mud. So you really have to stop that. And I know it's not easy, but yeah, I mean, if they get mad at you because you don't have time for them, that's their problem. They're the one that's mad, not you. And they're mad at you because they're used to taking advantage of you, using you, treating you poorly. And when you say, no, I don't want to be treated like that anymore, yeah, they're going to be upset because now they have to change their behavior and they do not want to change their behavior. So, yeah, because there's just this really strong feeling that you're going to lose the good people in your life. They're going to be gone and you're going to be stuck with nothing but the negative people that take advantage of you. So don't allow that, okay? Because it just feels like you're going to end up so unhappy in your life. So clear up some of the clutter because that helps. Negative spirits love clutter. They love a disorganized space, a place that is just overrun with chaos that they so it attracts negative spirits. So you really need to go through and clear stuff out, and if you don't need it, don't need it, okay? Or you know, but yeah, just it just feels like right now with all the chaos, however that's appearing in your life, whether it's people or things or just overwork or whatever, it's just all this negativity like waiting, just like, yep, and more negativity waiting to come in and get you. Okay, so don't let that happen. Clean up, clear out. Okay. Okay, Spirit said to go to the next card. We have redemption. This feels like other people's energy. Okay, so this feels like, it does feel like female energy. So it's a feminine type of energy. Um, they feel like a puppet master. They are a nasty piece of work. Um, they are so self-cherishing. They don't even care about their own kids. If they had kids, if they have kids, if they were to have children, they put themselves first. You know, um, they want to have the best of everything, and they're using the people around them. So, like, if they have a partner, if they have children, they're using those people to get what they want out of you. So, really be careful because she is it may not be a she. It's very feminine energy, though. Just a nasty piece of work. Just really doesn't give a flying F about anybody but themselves. And they seriously don't care who gets hurt on their way to getting everything they desire. They seriously think they are the most important person on the planet and everyone needs to do what they want. Now, they may pretend they aren't, they may say things to try to trick you and manipulate you to get what they want out of you. So be really, really careful because they will manipulate anybody. They will use their own grandmother. They seriously, they're that self-absorbed. So this feels like this is energy around you, but it doesn't feel like they're directly related to you. So it doesn't feel like it's your kid or your uncle, right? But it feels like an in-law type of energy. It's like one step removed from you type of thing. So I mean, it could be friends, right? So you could have like a best friend, and then there's someone they know that is this horrible, sadly completely ignorant person who is just out for themselves. So it has that feeling of if it's one person removed, one step away from you type of idea. So be really, really careful with this because they have their eyes on you. What they want is to remove everything you have and take it for themselves. So if it's an in-law, they want to take everything from you, your finances, your home. They would love to see you lose your job. So don't be surprised if it turns out they're phoning and complaining to your work about you. they they want you to be completely ruined, to have absolutely nothing, and they want to take it all from you. So if it's like an in-law, they're going to remove the relative from your life, right? So that you can't have contact with them anymore. Like they would go to that extreme. If it's like a best friend, and they're friends with your best friend, they're going to try to destroy you and to take your best friend away so that that can be their best friend now, because they want to be able to use your best friend type of idea. So really, 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 really watch out for this and start taking a look who behaves this way around you. Like, is it an acquaintance? Is it a friend of a friend? Or is it an in-law? Or is, you know what I mean? They just feel like they're one removed, but they just, like, if they could, if it's an in-law, like they would spread lies and rumors about you so that your whole entire family will then turn against you. Because they'll just say anything at all to make them seem like they're the good guy and you're the bad guy, and it's the exact opposite of what's happening, right? They are definitely the bad guy. So please, please, please be careful and take a look around you and see who is this. And if you can remove yourself from them, do that. Even, I hate to say it, but even if it means you have to remove yourself from the person that's between the two of you, do it, because you can tell the person that's in between, hey, this is what they're like, this is what they're doing, and then let that person decide. Are they going to kick that person out of their life and choose you or not? Because I would think right now they're not aware. They think this other person is fantastic. Aren't they wonderful? They'll choose them. Okay. Most likely that's what will go down. So break yourself off, because if you don't, they're going to try and destroy you completely, destroy every aspect of your life. They're that hateful. Okay. So yeah, you're going to have to remove yourself. I think eventually the person in between hopefully will see, oh wait, this, because with you out of the picture, which is what they want you out of the picture, they want to completely destroy you. But if they can get you out of the picture before you're completely destroyed, they'll be content with that. Okay, I've removed you from the equation, and hopefully they won't continue to pursue you. Hopefully. It seems like in most cases they would totally back off and focus somewhere else. If you remain, they're gonna try their best to completely empty your life of everything. So hopefully the person that's in between you, right, one removed, the one in the middle will start to pick up on who they actually are and eventually leave, because with you out of the picture, they will start to then treat that person badly and try to destroy their life. And I know you don't want that for your relatives or your friend, but it's your friend's choice, okay? And really, it's not good for you to allow yourself to be destroyed so that your friend doesn't get destroyed. Like, if they are not listening to you and they're not believing you, they're not really on your side right now. And hopefully they'll come back later and say, oh my gosh, you were right, please forgive me. But whether or not that'll happen, I don't know. But yeah, really be careful and put everything in place you can to protect yourself from this person. They are just a nasty piece of work, and I'm so sorry that they're in your life, if that's applying to you. Okay, so the next card we have here is being bound. Oof, and again, sorry. Where this is like they're all loose, now it's tied up. Lies. I'm hearing lies. You're being told so many lies that you can't keep things straight. You can't tell the truth from the lie. Because of all this chaos, you really need to clear stuff up, please. Get rid of the superfluous. Get rid of things you don't need. Get rid of things that are just weighing you down, bogging you down, adding to the confusion. try to get things clear, simplify your life as much as possible. Like if you've got a huge mortgage on a house that has 5 bedrooms and you're only using 2 bedrooms, don't do that to yourself. Reduce. You don't need a house of five. No one needs a house with 5 bedrooms unless there's like 20 people in the family. Like reduce, right? I don't know. I don't understand people that want more than they need. It's not a good place to be. So yeah, reduce the mortgage. If you're in a home that you can't take care of, then get a smaller place. If you're in a house and it's too much for you, then get an apartment. Like just downsize as much as you can. Just minimize all the extras in your life that are not needed, that are just cluttering your life, because it's just adding to the confusion. And again, when we're living in clutter, when we're being selfish and taking more than we need, and living beyond our means, we're just inviting negative spirits, which just add to our mental confusion, our emotional like they will feed off of you, that they will cause negativity in your life. So there's a real need here to clear things up, clean things up, get rid of all the excess that is not necessary in your life, okay? Because that will help to clear your mind, help to clear your way. You'll start to see better who who's the negative person, who are the negative people, who are the good people. You'll get a clearer sight and vision of that, and you'll know better. Instead of always having this chaos and too much going on in your mind, too much going on in your life, too many people, too many cooks spoil the broth, right? Like just, ugh. It just feels like a real need of shed away the winter coat, shed away the excess, get rid of it, and pare things down to pretty much the bare minimum. Like try to have as the least amount as possible. Okay, Spirit said to move on. So we have growth. So this feels like a mixed card. This could be your energy, this could be someone else's energy. So if it's your energy, there is a need to turn inward. There is a need for spiritual growth, looking internally. There's a need to meditate, a need to do spiritual inner work, looking for inner peace. There's a real need for that. Because it just feels like all this crap and chaos is preventing you from being able to do that. It's like your mind is spinning 1,000 miles an hour, and you really need to be still and quiet and look within. And instead of, maybe you've got the radio going all the time, or the TV is constantly on, blaring at you, even though you're not even paying attention to it, you're not even watching it. Turn it off. Okay? You're not watching it, shut it off. Focus on what you're doing. So like, maybe you're the type that sits, watch TV and knits. Are you focusing on the television, the knitting, right? So turn the TV off and focus on the knitting, or stop knitting and focus on the TV. But there just seems to be this need of minimizing what you're doing, and getting quiet, getting still. Get as still as you can within. Okay, if it's somebody else's energy, you do have somebody that's trying to look out for you, that's trying to help you. They do as much as they can for you. They sincerely love you and care for you. But they feel like they're kind of in the you don't see them fully and completely here. They're They're almost like transparent illusion. It's almost like you're ignoring their needs. You're so caught up in all this negative stuff, trying to please all these negative people, that, this one good person, there's at least one, there might be more, who's trying so hard to be there for you, to help you, to give you what you need, to do what you need. And it's almost like you don't even see them. Um, like they're taken for granted. And it may not be that you're doing it on purpose. It may just be that your focus is so fixated on all this negativity. You haven't taken the time to sit back and realize just how much this person is doing, because this person feels like they're fading away. They're not going to be around much longer. If you don't start turning around, looking at them, paying attention, noticing them, giving them the love that they have earned. They are trying to earn that, and having a difficult time getting it from you, right? So it just feels like you're going to lose them, that they're not going to be around much longer if you're not careful. And I think that can be prevented. Get rid of this. Get rid of it. It's not there anymore. Do the best you can to get rid of it, and then focus on those that are positive, those that are helping you, those that are bringing you what you need in your life, and reciprocate, right? Give back. Give back what you get. Try giving back what you get from them, because I bet you don't get anything from them. I bet you're give, and you get nothing from them. So why are you continuing to give to them when they get nothing in return? And this one's giving and you're not giving back. All right? So please be careful. Please try to clear up as much as you can. So that seems to be it for your reading. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.